These are the 10 best On running shoes you can buy in 2026. On came out of nowhere to become one of the fastest growing brands in running. It started in the Swiss Alps back in 2010. A former Ironman champion had a strange idea. He cut up a garden hose and glued the pieces onto a running sole. He wanted a landing that felt soft, but a push-off that felt firm. That garden hose experiment became Cloudtech. 15 years later, On is a multi-billion-dollar company. It's now closing in on giants like Nike and Hoka. From elite marathoners to first-time runners, everyone's trying On. See those little pods on the sole? That's their signature tech, Cloudtech. The hollow pods squash when you land, then spring back to push you forward. But not every On is worth your money, and a few are honestly overpriced. So I ranked their whole 2026 running lineup from 10 down to number 1. This is all real specs, and what expert reviewers actually found on the road. Every shoe here is a real running shoe, no lifestyle sneakers. But first, 3 things that make an On and On. 1. Cloudtech. Those hollow clouds cushion the landing, then rebound. 2. Helion. That's On's springy foam. The racing version is called Helion HF. 3. The Speedboard. A stiff plate that stores energy and rolls you forward. The best On shoes nail all 3. The weak ones don't. All right, let's start the countdown. Number 10. The On Cloudsurfer 2. This is On's everyday neutral trainer at $160. Its whole trick is something called Cloudtech Phase. The pods are shaped to collapse one after another like dominoes. That gives you a smooth rocker that rolls you from heel to toe. It's a 37mm stack with a 9mm drop. Reviewers love how premium and stylish it looks. But here's the catch. For a shoe called Cloudsurfer, it rides firm. The energy return is nothing special, and it can feel a little flat. At $160, rivals give you more bounce. It's the most divisive shoe On makes right now. A solid daily, but only if you love that firm, smooth rocker. Number 9. The On Cloudrunner 3. This is the closest On gets to a stability shoe. There's no traditional medial post inside it. Instead, a wide base and a firm heel clip quietly hold your foot in line. That makes it one of the best On shoes for brand new runners. And it's just $160. Testers said the upper is one of the best On has ever built. It locks your foot down and feels secure on every run. The downside? It's heavy, over 11 ounces, and the ride is firm and flat, rather than fun. This is not a shoe for speed. It's also a superb shoe for standing and walking all day. But for easy miles, walking, and learning to run, it just works. Number 8. The On Cloudsurfer Max. This is On's max cushion shoe for long, slow miles. It replaced the old Cloud Eclipse for 2026. It stacks a double layer of those Cloudtech phase pods under your foot. The result is a tall, protective, and stable platform. On also gave it one of the most breathable uppers in the lineup. It costs $180. But you'll notice a theme with On very fast. Even their max cushion shoe rides firmer than you'd expect. Some reviewers wanted a lot more softness for the price. If you like cushioning that's protective, not squishy, you'll like it. For plush recovery days, though, softer shoes exist. Number 7. The On Cloudflow 5. This is On's tempo shoe, built for picking up the pace. It's lighter at around 9.5 ounces. Inside is a layer of Helion HF, On's bouncy PIBA Superfoam. Under that sits a speedboard, On's stiff propulsion plate. Add an aggressive rocker, and this shoe wants to roll fast. It's a great pick for tempo runs and interval days. Reviewers praised how stable, secure, and durable it is. But it runs firm and it runs narrow. Lab testing found less energy return than the bounce suggests. It's $180. It's a favorite for runners who want speed without a carbon plate. A proper firm and fast trainer for On fans who like structure. Number 6. The On Cloudmonster 3. This is the shoe that put On the map with everyday runners. It's a big, tall, max cushion daily trainer. Huge Cloudtech pods, a dual-density Helion midsole, and a speedboard plate. The plate and rocker give it a fun, forward-rolling ride. It's a 35mm stack with a 6mm drop. The base is wide, so it's friendly to wider feet. One tip, it fits long, so size down half a size. At $190, it's a lot of shoe for the money. It's stable, durable, and genuinely fun on easy days. This is the On daily trainer most people should look at first. It's become one of the most popular running shoes in the world. It's the heart of the whole lineup, and it only just missed the top 5. Number 5, the On Cloudboom Volt. This one is brand new for 2026, and it's a carbon race shoe. Here's the headline. It's only $200. That makes it On's cheapest way into a carbon super shoe. Inside are 2 layers of Helion HF Superfoam. Running through it is a full-length carbon speedboard. The stack is 41 millimeters, right up near the racing limit. It's light at about 7.5 ounces. It rides firm and stiff, so it rewards longer, faster efforts. It's not as soft or bouncy as On's flagship racer, but as a first carbon shoe, the value is hard to beat. $200 for a real super shoe is a big deal. Number 4, the On Cloudmonster Hyper. Take the Cloudmonster, then crank everything up. On, remove the speedboard plate completely. In its place is a huge slab of Helian HF Superfoam. That pushes the stack to 44 millimeters of cushion. Yet it's lighter than the regular Monster, under 9.5 ounces. Reviewers called it, quote, one bouncy beast. It's a soft, tall, fun super trainer for daily and long runs. The catch is the price, $220. And lab tests say the real energy return is only okay for the money. It also fits long, so size down. And with no plate, don't expect a snappy, aggressive feel. But if you want maximum soft bounce from On, this is it. Number 3, the On Cloudboom Max. Think of this as a super shoe you can train in every day. It's packed with Helian HF Superfoam for that race day feel. But instead of carbon, it uses a flexible glass fiber plate. That makes it more stable and far more durable than a racer. The stack is 40 millimeters with a friendlier 8 millimeter drop. It's built for marathon training and even slower marathon days. Reviewers found it protective, stable, and tough. It's heavier, around 10 ounces, and it rides a touch firm. At $230, it isn't cheap, but one pair handles both your long runs and your race. It's the smartest do-it-all shoe On makes. Number 2, the On Cloudboom Strike Light Spray. This might be the most futuristic shoe in all of running. The upper isn't sewn or glued together at all. A robot arm sprays a single filament, about 1.5 kilometers long. It builds the entire upper in around 3 minutes. The result is a seamless, sock-like upper with no laces. The whole shoe weighs about 170 grams. Underneath is Helian HF foam and a curved carbon speedboard. On the road, it feels feather-light and fast. But there are real trade-offs. With no laces, getting it onto your foot can be a battle, and it costs a staggering $330. There is genuinely nothing else on the market made like this. More tech showcase than everyday racer. But what a showcase. And number 1, the On Cloudboom Strike. This is simply the best shoe On has ever made. It's their true carbon super shoe, built for race day. It combines Helian HF Superfoam with a carbon speedboard. Then On added a second curve plate called the bounce board. That extra plate sits under your forefoot for even more pop. In the lab, its energy return hit around 72%. That is elite, right up with the best racers in the world. It's light at 7.5 ounces, and it feels alive. On's biggest stars have won marathon majors wearing it. When the pros line up to race, this is what's on their feet. The stack sits near 40 millimeters, at the racing limit. It's not perfect. The heel can feel loose, and it fits half a size big, and it demands that you actually run fast to feel its magic. But at $280, it makes On a serious racing brand. This is On at its absolute best. So, is On actually worth the money? They're not the cheapest, and they're not the softest. What you're paying for is that smooth, rolling, stable ride. For a lot of runners, once you try it, nothing else feels right. Before you buy, 3 quick tips that apply to almost every On. 1. A lot of On shoes fit long. For most models, size down half a size. 2. On tends to run narrow. Wide feet? Look for the wide versions. 3. On rides firmer than the soft, cloud-like looks suggest. If you want pillowy softness, On might not be your brand. But if you want a smooth, stable rocker ride, few brands do it better. So which On should you actually buy? New to running or want support? Get the Cloudrunner 3. Want one fun daily trainer? The Cloudmonster 3 is the sweet spot. Chasing tempo runs? The Cloudflow 5. Training for a marathon? The Cloudboom Max does it all. And on race day, nothing On beats the Cloudboom Strike. Skip the shoe that's wrong for your job, and you'll never overpay. Whatever you pick, buy for the running you actually do. Now, a few more On shoes worth knowing about. The Cloudstratus 3 doubles up the Cloud tech for extra plush long runs. It's smooth and propulsive, but it's heavy and pricey. The Cloudsurfer Next is the budget pick at $150. It's firm and low to the ground, great for shorter, faster runs. The Cloudspark is a snappy little tempo shoe for 5K and 10K days. Just know it's being phased out, so sizes are selling fast. And the Cloudboom Echo 3 is the older carbon racer with a higher drop. It's mostly been replaced by the Strike, but it's still quick. If this helped, a subscribe genuinely means a lot to the channel. Tell me in the comments which on you're running in. I'll see you in the next one.